Hello and welcome back to Star Wars The Living Set. Will, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
It's been a while since we've done this, and I almost messed up the name of our channel to start off.
Come on.
Sorry, it's been a couple months since we've been able to do a video. We've been really busy, had a lot of things going on in our part of the galaxy.
Yes, we have.
Since we did our last video, quick update on the Star Wars universe. We've had the end of Bad Batch.
End of Bad Batch. Great ending.
Okay.
I started crying at the end.
Okay.
Hope that other people did as well. So.
Also on Disney Plus, Tales of the Empire.
Yes.
We're 2 episodes in, and it's all about the backstory of...
So far, this is the backstory of Morgan Elsbeth.
Yeah.
Looking back in a little section things of the episodes, I think we're also going to get some backstory or future stuff of Barriss Offee after she's taken into custody.
We haven't seen it yet, though.
Yeah, we haven't gone any far.
Yep.
So.
But if you haven't seen that, Tales of the Empire, great. Tales of the Jedi, great. Shout out to Dave Filoni. I'm sure you watch this channel all the time. Mm-hmm. You're doing a great job with that. So otherwise, coming up soon is Acolyte.
Oh, I'm so hyped for that. I am really hyped.
No idea what's going to happen there, but we'll see.
I still haven't watched it. Oh, I need to watch the trailer later.
Okay, we'll watch that later.
We'll do that later.
If you haven't been updated on what's going on with Star Wars The Living Set, obviously, a few episodes ago, the set was canceled after card number 500. Yeah. However, please continue to write into Tops. Tell them you want the set to come back. Join us with Chris Penix on Facebook and Instagram. Really want to make sure that the set comes back because there's a lot of characters we never got to, so hopefully they can come back.
Yeah.
But we're back with 4 new cards for you today. Super excited to be back.
Yeah, we also have some really big hitters.
Some big hitters. We're going to start you off with card number 165, Bo Katan Kryze from Mando. So live action Bo Katan. If you remember, not that long ago, we actually had cartoon Bo Katan. We did. But now we're with live action, which I think is right up there, in fact.
Oh,
all right, so tell us about Bo Katan live action.
So this is, as you said, the live action Bo Katan, which is, I believe, let me think. The 3rd time that we see Bo Katan, but the 1st time that we see her live action.
Okay.
So we're going to some stats quick. They made 2,171 of this card. 83 have been graded by PSA. 21 9s and 61 10s.
Wow, that's a lot of 10s.
The actress is Katie Sackhoff for Bo Katan in the Mando series.
And I think she started off getting into the Star Wars universe by doing the voice of Bo Katan first in the cartoon series.
I think, did she?
She did.
She did? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, yep.
Yep, which was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then she was basically in it because Filoni and Favreau both wanted her in the Mando show to add a little more depth and stuff to it, which I loved. I've always been a humongous fan of Bo Katan.
We know.
She is amazing.
We know.
Love her. And then they tried to model the live action character after the cartoon one, which I thought they did a pretty good job of. I feel like they did it really well.
Yeah, that was really interesting to read because, of course, the first time we see Bo Katan is cartoon form.
Yep.
Same voice by Katie Sackhoff, but when they went to make her live action, they wanted, and it's funny because it's not a different voice; it's the same voice.
Yeah,
so
it's the same voice.
They're trying to tell Katie how to actually act and how to be as if you were the live action of the cartoon you've been doing for years.
Which I mean, she kind of already knew how to do because she was reading
just
all the
weird,
lines, but yeah.
But just weird.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
And then she had to wear the suit 16 hours a day for filming, which I'm guessing was incredibly hot.
Yeah, that's a long day. And again, if you haven't had a chance to check out Mando, this character is easily top 5 in the Mando series. From whether it's when we first see her to when she's hanging out with Death Watch, I think.
Yep.
And then obviously later when she's pretty bummed, and then when we're back on her planet of Mando. Like, it's just great character from Mandalorian, and hopefully more in the future.
Mando in general is just an amazing,
really good.
Easily my favorite show.
Oh, okay. Strong statement.
Actually, no.
We've been off for a few months, and all of a sudden,
Hold on.
I don't believe it because you watch Clone Wars all the time.
I take back my statement. Clone Wars is the best. Nothing can beat that. I will never change that statement.
Wow.
But Mando is a pretty close second.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else on Bo Katan?
I don't think so.
All right. Let's go to card number 166. Commander Cody. You've seen him, and he looks like a lot of other people, but apparently this guy's special.
He is.
All right. Tell us about Commander Cody from Clone Wars.
So this is the, I want to get really specific here. It's the Phase 1 version of Commander Cody. I don't know exactly what episode it is, but it's the Phase 1 armor.
Okay.
Of Cody. Yeah, we're on to some stats quick. They made 1,541 of them. 36 have been graded by PSA. 8 9s and 26 10s.
Okay.
Now, the voice for Cody is D. Bradley Baker, who also voiced Rex and practically every single
and thousands of other clones.
More than thousands. I think probably trillions.
Well, hopefully he's getting some good residual off of that.
I mean, yeah.
I know that the Django provided the DNA and provided the cloning, but apparently D. Bradley Baker does the voice. So hopefully D. Bradley Baker is making some good coin off of millions of clones having his voice. Trillions. Okay, trillions. Go with that.
His designation is CC-2224. He is second in command to ObiWan, just like how Rex is second in command to Anakin.
Okay.
They both kind of have like their main clone guy that they usually hang out with. He's good friends with Rex, aka CT-7567. When Order 66 happened, he did not hesitate to attack Obi-Wan on his Varacto, which was named Boga.
And if I remember correctly from in that one, that was actually on Revenge of the Sith.
Yep.
And he actually hands the lightsaber back to Obi-Wan.
He hands the lightsaber back to Obi-Wan.
And, 30 seconds before he shoots him?
Yeah. He goes, here's your lightsaber. You might need this. 30 seconds later, shoot him off.
Kind of crazy.
Did not hesitate.
No.
Which I think is interesting because in Clone Wars, Rex obviously very hesitated. So I don't know if, Rex just tried harder or if Cody even did try. I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe Cody had a stronger inhibitor chip.
Oh,
good lingo right there. All right. What else we got on Cody?
He is first seen on screen in Revenge of the Sith.
Which we just hit on, yep.
Yep. And then he was supposed to be in the Obi-Wan show. We're not sure why he wasn't in it, but yeah, he was supposed to be. He was not.
No idea. Maybe they'll make another Obi-Wan show and he'll be in that one. No idea.
Maybe they'll do another season.
That's that's probably the darkest of all the shows.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
That show is dark.
Pretty dark. It's good.
It's a good show. There are just some very strong.
It's dark.
You can tell that Anakin isn't really happy with what Obi-Wan did.
Not very happy at all. All right. Yeah. Anything else on Commander Cody?
No, besides I love him.
All right. Card number 167. You might have heard of him. It is Yoda of Dagobah. This is Yoda from Empire Strikes Back. So for those of us who are a little bit older than Will, when Empire Strikes came out, we had been waiting for years for, of course, the sequel to Star Wars. And then all of a sudden, we're sent to this planet called Dagobah, and here's this little green guy.
And we're like, what the?
And we're like, what is this thing? We have no idea what's going on. But we're going to dive into that in just a minute. Let's do some stats.
Yeah.
They made 5,157 of this one, second to only what some have called Baby Yoda.
Yeah. Or the child.
Or the child.
Grogu, or Din Grogu, whatever you want to
Whatever you call them. They graded 406 of this one, 84 9s, and 320 PSA 10s at the time I took the stats down. But again, second in all time as far as printing behind the child, which they made almost double this, over 9,600.
Oh, that's 4,500 more.
Crazy. Yeah, good job on the math. So let's talk about Yoda. So, of course, Yoda was a puppet. Yoda was actually voiced by Frank Oz. You might recognize Frank Oz's voice, who did Bert of Bert and Ernie fame, Grover, Cookie Monster, Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, and Animal. Kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah.
So Frank Oz obviously very popular with the Muppets and the Muppet Show, and then somehow ended up being on Star Wars, and then doing Yoda. Yoda was born 896 BBY, and then died for ABY. Do you know what BY stands for?
BBY stands for Before Battle of Yavin.
Nice.
And ABY stands for After Battle of Yavin.
And there's a wonderful meme that goes around when Yoda dies, and it says he was asked so many questions by a teenager.
Oh, yeah.
And then he just died.
Wait, that math isn't mathing.
He's 900 years old. That's if you do the math, that's what he is. Yep.
Yeah, but 896 BBY shouldn't.
And then add 4, that'd be 900. We'll do math later for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
we'll do some math. Yeah, he's almost done with school for the year, so his math brain is kind of shut off. So we're good there. So
my math isn't mathing, guys.
The original name apparently was supposed to be Bundin de Bannon or Buffy, like a little Dalai Lama. Is kind of how George Lucas had looked at this one. So
you're saying that Yoda.
Yep.
Was supposed to be named Buffy.
Apparently, I didn't write this. This was on the internet, so I don't know. I have no idea.
That Master Buffy? No, that just
obviously, we can't look back on that and do that. Plus, then Buffy became a vampire TV show, and we can't change that either.
Good reference.
Frank Oz obviously did all the puppet work. And then much of Luke's training was actually supposed to be done by Ben, but of course, R.I.P. Ben died in episode 4.
Yep.
So you can't have him come back in episode 5, although he did as a ghost.
He did.
And then there was a lot of balance between puppets and of course CGIs for the prequels.
Yep.
When they brought Yoda back. But you think about that was kind of the first, actually it really was the first Force master that we saw in kind of,
the light side.
Of the light side. We had Ben Kenobi who died, of course, in a lightsaber battle that was not exactly the greatest.
Oh yeah,
in Episode 4.
There is a meme about that.
I believe the only time we see him use the Force is when he says, "These are not the droids you're looking for," or he makes a noise over there.
He makes a noise.
So when we get Master Yoda, pretty powerful, pretty amazing.
Like even in this, we don't see how powerful he is until when we see him in Attack of the Clones. Then when he's fighting Dooku, he's doing all these flips and stuff. He's just showing off. Yeah.
But pretty amazing when you think about this character that we still don't know exactly what planet he's from. We still have no idea of the backstory, even with the child, even with Yaddle coming along.
Yep.
Like there's just it's such an interesting character that was created out of nowhere. So again, shout out to a great character and Frank Oz doing some amazing work for Yoda.
I just
anything else on Yoda?
I just love Yoda. I will never give up Yoda. Yoda will always have a special place in my heart.
All right.
Yeah.
Peace out to Yoda there. All right. All right, last card for this week, card number 168. Cheeky Mace Windu. All right, so from the Phantom Menace. So we'll do some stats real quick, and we got some fun stories on Mace Windu. So they made 2,985, 123 been graded at this time, 38 PSA 9s and 83 PSA 10s. Very interestingly, this is the number 12 all-time pop for population cards.
I am not surprised.
Pretty interesting.
It's Mace Windu,
yeah.
You can't not have him on there.
Pretty good. So let's talk about the character. Let's talk a little bit more, actually, first off, about the actor.
Yeah.
So, of course, Sam Jackson, so many great movies, and I could list off them forever. However, I found some interesting stats, or interesting information. So he apparently attended Martin Luther King's funeral as an usher.
Very interesting.
Which, wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. He was also obviously connected with Spike Lee throughout the 90s and in a lot of different movies with him. He was also the stand-in for Bill Cosby on The Cosby Show.
No idea what that is, but cool.
Yep, that's one they really don't show much anymore. And he was basically open to any role in the Star Wars universe.
Imagine having that. Any singular role you want.
Well, no, not what he wanted, but he said he was willing to do anything.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, he said, I'll do whatever you want. That's how bad he wanted to be there.
And then he got a massive role. A very, very, very important role.
Now, he's been in a ton of stuff. However, one of my favorite things he's ever done, Frozone from The Incredibles.
Oh my gosh, yes. Ole, where's my super suit?
So good as Frozone. I mean, we could list off lots of different things from whether it's Pulp Fiction, whether he's on a plane, lots of different things going on there. So the other fun factoid that I got from Sam Jackson / Mace Windu, he wanted to have a purple lightsaber. Yep. Do you know why?
Why?
Because he wanted to be able to find himself in the Battle of Geonosis. I thought that was awesome.
See, but now, the thing is that I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw this thing about what different colored lightsabers mean.
Sure.
And it basically said that, purple is, very serious. They are more tended to use, the dark side and powers that most Jedi won't.
Maybe.
So I don't know if that was based around what he chose or if that's completely made up.
No idea.
I don't know, but it fits the character very well.
I like the fact that he said, I want to be able to find myself during a gigantic battle. I thought that was awesome.
I think that is hilarious.
Whether that's true or not, I'm going to go with that because I think that's great.
Even though, he plays a very big part in that one, he still wanted to be able to be oh, there's me.
Yep. So, again, I absolutely loved that when they cast Sam Jackson as a Jedi Master from the stuff he had done before, which was different and maybe not PG rated, to suddenly being a Jedi Master. I thought it was fabulous and loved him as Mace Windu.
I still do.
Good. All right, anything else for this week?
I have one more thing.
Yeah.
I told you this earlier.
Fire.
But there is this one video that's gone around YouTube and stuff. It's of him doing an interview about playing the character of Mace Windu. And he's talking about when he first got it and they brought him in and stuff.
Yep.
And he was talking with George Lucas about all the various things. And then this guy walks up, he opens up the case, and then there's just a bunch of lightsaber hilts. And the guy just says, choose one. And it's the funniest thing, because his reaction, he explains it, he's just
yeah, that's
just,
why wouldn't you do that?
That's just the greatest thing, just being cast as Mace Windu.
Yeah.
Being able to choose what lightsaber hilt you want, and then knowing that lightsaber hilt will be always known as Mace Windu's,
Yeah. And that it's purple, so you can find yourself in Geonosis.
And that's
battle.
purple, yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. All right, well, we are definitely excited to be back with you guys again. Thank you again for watching. Shout out again to Chris Penix, who has done all the artwork, still up to date.
Yep.
So thank you to Chris. And again, hopefully you guys are going to be still continuing to reach out to Topps to ask them let's keep the set going.
Please do.
Lots of different cards we could definitely go with. So again, thank you so much for watching. We hope you guys like the show, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.